What is up? It's Cookies or Harper, and we're back at the storage unit. You can see, radiator came in for the hatch. Got a Koyorad radiator right here from Rock Auto. Got the most important part as well. We got our new magnet. So, yeah, I'm gonna get this unboxed or unwrapped. We're gonna take a look at it. And then after we're done with that, we're going to start with the disassembly process to get this radiator out and the new one back in. Okay, so here's the new radiator. Everything looks good except for these. I don't see anything like that down there unless they're just hidden. Whatever, we'll figure it out. So the first thing I want to do is, empty the coolant, obviously. So how we're going to do that is take the cap off, like so. Ugh. Yeah. Yep, we're going to take the cap off, and then down underneath, right there, just want to crack that loose, and the coolant will come a-flowing. So I'm going to do that really quick, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so what I did in the meantime was I took the upper coolant hose off, I took the lower off, got the thermostat back here, I took the bracket out that holds the radiator in place, also got the fan connector out. So, clean up my area, highly recommend it. Not required, but certainly helps. So you can just pick up your radiator, whatever. You should be able to just pull it out. Get out of the hose clip here. Like so. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, we are back. Storage unit. For you guys, it's going to be a simple cut. For me, it's been like 2 days. So the lower rad bolts or lower fan bolts broke off in the old radiator. So I was thinking, I'm like, well, fuck. These were the only. This one or another one were the only surviving ones. So I got some new stuff to make new bolts. Bought some new hose clamps. I also bought a upper or lower radiator hose. So since I cut the old one to shit. Alrighty. I also cut the video because I was confused about this radiator. Let's get it back over here. So I was looking at it and fuck. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Just clipped the side of the goddamn fan. Oh, god damn it. Anyways, I'm sure you noticed in the video that this is not a manual transmission radiator. And if you didn't, it's no biggie. It just, it weirded me out for a second. So if we pull it out of here, that box right up against there, let's find a spot to put this. I guess we'll set it right here for now. Okay. Set it right here. For now, take this fan. Whoops. Set it down there. Take the new rad. Set it up. Right. Why is it not fucking sitting? Okay. So, these right here are for transcooler. Let me just zoom in a bit. Yeah, this is for transmission cooler. Manual transmission doesn't have that. If you look down here, you see no lines, nothing like that. So I was like, okay, well, shit. You know, I gotta return it. But according to some Reddit threads and all that good stuff, I do not have to return it. Since nothing runs through here, there will be no leaks, but it is recommended to keep them covered, which I will do. So let's get back into the install. We're gonna take off these, which I probably should have bought new ones. Yeah, I probably should have bought new ones, but we're gonna rock with them for now. Take these off. We're gonna reuse these. We don't need anything else off of this radiator. So what we can do is just toss it. Yeah, you can see it's OEM Honda. Yeah, no shit, this thing didn't last. Or I guess, well, it did last a long time. So I am gonna get everything set up on this. Now we're gonna put the lower rad hose on first so we can hook that up to the thermostat. Then, upper rad hose, stuff like that. I'm gonna clean these fittings. If you look at all that dirt and grime. But, yeah, I'll catch you back in, well, it'll be a transition for you and be a couple minutes for me. Oh my God, okay. One more hardware store run later. These ones didn't work out, so I'm just gonna throw those on the toolbox. And I'm going to AutoZone and getting these bolts. They work fucking beautifully. So, next what we're gonna do is the lower coolant hose. And by my calculations, it should go something like this. Shove that in. Or something like that. Let's see how it looks if I go up and through here like this, like that. Set that down right here. Yeah, that looks about right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this hooked up onto my radiator like this, and then I'll come back. All right, so I went ahead and just put everything else back together. So we have our radiator in, nice and snug with our fan. Fan is plugged in. We got our reservoir tank. This hose is in. This hose is on. That hose is on. Hose down there is on. But, yeah. So what you want to do now is fill up your radiator and just wait. So, for instance, I have... I'm just gonna set that over here. I got a funnel in here somewhere. Took some of our brake clean. Just clean out your funnel. Also, I apologize for sniffling. It's a cool 30-something degrees out here in my storage unit. So yeah, get your funnel in there. So basically, you should want to fill it up until it stops bubbling, until it gets to the top. You want to start your car, top it off as needed. So I'm gonna do that really quick. I'll get right back at you. All right, with your radiator full. You can see it's full all the way up. Check nothing in there. So now what you want to do, let's grab your keys. Oops, excuse me. Go inside the car. Just make sure everything's off. Anything HVAC related off. And then you want to start your car. I.e. like that. Turn that off. You're going to want to watch your coolant gauge. you're also gonna want to watch your radiator up front. So I'm gonna roll down the window. Oh. You'll see coolant's coming up. So what we're gonna do is take a towel. We're gonna lay it around. Just make sure want to get that from your radiator like so. Just to make sure nothing spills out. Look over here. Get that coolant. Still low. So it usually takes a little bit. And what you're going to want to wait for is the fans to kick on. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit, and I'll keep you updated if anything happens. Check that coolant gauge one more time. Yep, still low, going up slightly, but yeah, I'll check back in with you when it's done. So one thing I forgot to mention while you're doing this, the coolant right here, make sure you're always topping it off, because one thing that I have noticed, or one thing that I have seen, is your coolant will go down a little bit to where you can see the top of the radiator fins through it. Just add more coolant to that, because sometimes what I've seen is it can take a lot more coolant. And obviously you don't want to overheat your car after doing that. So, something to be wary of. You can always, take the rest out. You can always take the rest out. You can throw it in your reservoir here. But, yeah. So I just wanted to add that little tidbit in. I think we're about done. We're just waiting for the fan to kick on. It's not that close to operating temperature. Well, it is close to operating temperature, as you can see by my cluster. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, wait for that fan to kick on, and then I think we're finally going to wrap up this video. All right, so took her for a test drive. Everything went according to plan. Everything went good. It didn't move at all, stayed there, even at high RPMs, even idling, everything's been fine. So yeah, that was, oh wow, that was a hectic video. I apologize. That is not how I wanted this to be, but sometimes unfortunately it goes like that. All a part of trying something new. You get the hang of it first try. But this, being my 4th YouTube video, yeah, I'm hoping it helps someone. Where I got those bolts for the radiator fan from AutoZone. It was a shot in the dark. I just called and asked and said, just bring it in and we can figure it out. So, yeah, got those from there. Radiator, it's a Koyorad from Rock Auto. Lower coolant hose from O'Reilly. Hose clamps from O'Reilly. Coolant from Honda. I got OEM Honda coolant. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you watch it all the way through, I appreciate you. I hope you learned something new. If you have any advice for me, just leave a comment. Anything's appreciated. Everything's appreciated. So, thank you. Take care. See you in the next one.